Hey, welcome to Earthy Goddess Mumma. It is the 21st of June 2018. It's a Thursday. I apologize for the lateness of this. This was the only time I actually got to sit down, and I just have this little chunk of time before we're going out to a beautiful winter solstice festival at my son's Steiner school very soon. So yes, today is a very special day. If this is the first time to my channel, welcome. My name's Kathy, and I do general energy readings every day. I just feel into the astrological energies of the day, touch on some astrological aspects, and then choose a few cards from whichever tarot deck I've been inspired to grab. But today's a very special day. I'm here in the Southern Hemisphere. I'm filming this from Australia, and it is winter solstice today, so it is the longest night and the shortest day. And at 8:08 p.m. tonight here, the sun goes into Cancer. So happy birthday, all you Cancerians. I have a gorgeous watery Cancerian sun. So all you gorgeous crabs, yes, the sun is about to move into your sign. So we're going to move away from the air element of Gemini into the watery realms of Cancer. But tonight we have the return. The solstice here, the winter solstice, is, like I said, the shortest night, longest day, but it marks the return of the sun's warmth and light. So tonight we're going to be celebrating with candles, greenery, and feasting. We're going to have soups and beautiful breads and wrap up and light the dark night with candles and enjoy the stars, walk around in the stars with lanterns and candles. So yes, we use a lot of beautiful native greenery just to really celebrate the earth element, to bring some life into the darkness of this longest night. So today we still have the moon in Libra, and yes, the sun's moving into Cancer, so it's the final few hours of the sun in Gemini. But there's quite an interesting aspect that only happens once a year at the moment, that Venus in Leo, Venus opposes Mars. So Venus is in Leo, Mars is in Aquarius. So they're 180 degrees away from each other, and yes, this only happens once a year. So Venus is the female principle, Mars is the masculine, feminine. Venus is the feminine, Mars is the masculine. So yes, it's that duality, yeah? And so I was listening to one astrologer saying that there's a real magnetic energy with this right now, and with this veil very thin at the moment, the masculine, feminine, spiritual unions have a really strong magnetic pull towards each other, and they're able to communicate on a very intuitive, telepathic almost level. Because of that, we have the Neptune and Pisces also trining Mercury in Cancer. So Neptunian Pisces energy has been really strong and has a lot of aspects, especially to Mercury in Cancer. So because Cancer is a very intuitive sign, so is Pisces. So the veil is very thin. It's a very magical time, this long, long, dark night of winter solstice. It's a time for snuggling up in front of the fire, really lighting up your night with connection, you know, native flowers and greenery, and really grounded root veggie foods that are all abundant this time of year, like pumpkin, sweet potato. We made a really beautiful minestrone for dinner tonight, full of root veggies. It just feels really nourishing and nurturing for our bodies when it's so cold. As you can see, it's quite cold. I have layers and layers on today. But it's not really cold. We're in Australia. It doesn't really get that cold. I mean, it was pretty cold this morning. I think we probably just about hit the 0 point, but we get up to about 25 midday, so no ice around. Not where we live anyway. So yes, very intuitive, watery, gorgeous energies with this long winter solstice night. So with the Mercury, Cancer, trine Neptune and Pisces, everyone's minds are filled with imagination and fantasy, and you really have that beautiful ability to have that spiritual connection with someone on a mystical, psychic level. It's truly it's a transcendent kind of energy. It's definitely that beautiful, mysterious energy that's around on the winter solstice night. I love it. I tend to always stay up very late and light candles and go out under the stars and really feel into that magical energy. I mean, a lot of people say there's beautiful portals. I must say portholes. Portals that you can, really make some major shifts in your energy around this time of year. So also with the sun moving into Cancer, there's a sextile with Uranus and Taurus. So the light is shining. There's a shining light on expressing your emotions, your sensitive emotions and individuality. It's a really great time to think outside the box, take a leap of faith, like really communicate and put out those radical plans and ideas. Just really express your, your quirky self. So what else have we got here? So it'll be interesting to see if anything comes up in the cards for this Venus and Mars opposition, once a year energy. So maybe sit. I'm just getting this real strong message to really sit with yourself. Maybe light some candles and really sit with yourself tonight and tune into your masculine and feminine aspects. Really sit with yourself and focus on that duality within yourself, and maybe write down your feminine qualities and your masculine qualities and really honor them both. So as you know, it's also a great day with this action Mars in Aquarius, really getting to your values and what you love and what you find beautiful and what you want to express to the world. It's a great day for launching something, whether it be a product, website, anything, launching something, giving birth to something today. It's such a magical time. I'm really sorry that this is so late, but just perfect time. It just is what it is. So it's really a time of going after what you value with this opposition, Mars opposing Venus. So we have the Oshazen here. I just have a little window of time. We've got a beautiful festival that we celebrate. We celebrate all the seasons. But the winter festival is always held at night. So there's a grounded energy here with the Knight of Rainbows, the Knight of Pentacles. So slowing down, and winter's all about that. It's going inward, it's nourishing yourself with rich, nutritious foods, sitting by the fire, connecting with others, getting in touch with your creative self. This is very earthy energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm just thinking straight away when I saw that was just like nourishing food. And the Venus aspect, of course, because Venus rules Taurus, but Venus is what you love and what you value, because this is the last final hours of all this busyness, all this mental energy of Gemini. I know, like I was just saying, this is just the little window of time I've had today. busyness in the mind. It's the opposite of like getting grounded. This is balancing it out here today. Dropping out of your head and grounding yourself on the earth, grounding yourself with a nourishing soup full of beautiful root vegetables, getting out under the stars tonight and just feeling into the magical quality of, you know, for us it's the shortest night of the year. For the northern hemisphere it's the longest night of the year. I mean, other way around. For us it's the longest night of the year. For the northern hemisphere it's the shortest night of the year. So some things, there's a lot of mental energy around, there's a lot of busyness around. Gemini's always like that. And we've got two elements here. We've got the earth, air, and now water. And the sun is moving into Cancer. This is the night of water. So this is, like I was saying before, just trusting and taking that leap of faith, just doing something, trusting yourself, yeah. Trusting yourself, getting out of your head, I'm hearing, trusting yourself. What do you value? What do you love? With this Venus opposing Mars, what do you love? And how can you move forward with it? You don't need to rush forward. Mars is rushing, but it needs to be grounded. And you need to drop out of your head, and that's just the constant chitter chatter as you go to bed. Or did I feed the cat? Did I turn the light off outside? You know, oh, I've got to do this and this and this tomorrow. Take some time to ground yourself and meditate before bed. I do like breathing and meditation before bed, and when I get up in the morning it serves me so well. A busy life, because we do all have a lot going on in our lives, and sometimes when we get into this space it can be really challenging because we're not experiencing, when we're stuck in our heads, when we're not allowing things to just flow through, we lose that presence of truly experiencing each moment. And when you're trying to go to sleep, it's different from going to sleep, yeah. Trust in yourself, I'm hearing. Trust in your divine guidance. Trust in your heart space. Sun is moving into Cancer. Trust your heart space to drop out of your mind, ground yourself on the earth, because there is a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things up in the air. But this is trusting that you always have this guidance around you. You always have the support around you and non-physical if you invite it in, if you allow it in. Why try and do? Your mind is not going to solve anything. We need to drop out of our minds. Our minds are not going to fix anything. You can never solve a problem by the same mindset, the same concepts as the problems being created. So you need to drop out of these energies. Allow that bubble to burst. Allow everything to fall down. Earth yourself, ground yourself, and sit there and go, hey, okay, what do I value? What's important? Sit on the earth, feel into the magical quality of this winter solstice, summer solstice if you're in the northern hemisphere. Trust yourself. Trust your own intuitive guidance. The night of water is very intuitive. Allow the water to wash over you, wash through your mind, purify your thoughts, purify your mind, breathe through. It's like diving under that wave. Let the wave wash all of this energy away. Allow yourself to be cleansed tonight in this winter, summer solstice. I'm going to keep saying winter because that's what I'm experiencing. It feels weird to talk about summer. Allow water to cleanse you. I just hear water cleansing, cleanse. So if you are, in this warm summertime, dive in the ocean, go under a waterfall, dive in a spring, wash yourself, purify your mind, cleanse yourself. But here, a beautiful candlelit bath, just some nourishing, grounding foods. Feel them, taste them, stare at a candle tonight, really feel into the magical quality of the changing of the seasons. Yeah, the infinite balance of life, the infinite juggling. Don't get caught here. Allow experiences to flow through. He's serene. He's experiencing each rock as he lands on it. He's not thinking about the next rock or the rock before. He's allowing himself to truly experience each moment. This is not experiencing each moment. When you're fully immersed in each moment, none of this energy is around. You're fully there. You're fully engaged. Energy flows through you with no blockages. This is locked energy. That's where disease comes from. This is just flowing, meeting each day. Like I say, I hear people say, how do you handle everything? You just meet it. You meet it in the moment. Each magical moment, moment to moment, meet it, experience it, move on to the next. Don't take the moment before with you. No, we have the stag. This is about virility. This is masculine energy. This is Mars energy. It's pretty handsome, this stag. Let's find the stag. Here we go. Pride, independence, and purification. Beautiful. The stag brings grace. Integrity is majestic, and if you ever feel vulnerable or under scrutiny, attuning to the stag and asking for protection of his spirit will bring you calmness, strength, and dignity. He will also help you to gain and maintain independence. In Ogham, the Druid language of the sacred trees, the stag is related to Beth, the birch tree, and the number 1, which is linked to the blessings of beginnings. It is auspicious to draw this card when considering new projects. The stag's connection with fertility and sexuality signifies that you'll bring dignity, grace, power, and integrity to your sexual life. So it's really that masculine, feminine aspect. We need to integrate both those elements of ourselves, cleanse ourselves, cleanse our minds from conditioning. This is full. This is energy blockage. This is getting stuck. This is allowing conflicts, obstacles, anxieties, energy blockages. We need to allow this energy, look at that strength. Look at the strength of that stag. That is like power. We we have the power and the ability to purify ourselves in any moment if we come back to the moment. Quiet down. Slow down. Get in touch with nature today. It's a beautiful time when we're celebrating the seasons like this. Get out under the stars tonight. Trust yourself that you've got this. You've got this. Yes, life is busy. Yes, there's always lots of things going on. Like I said, this is the snippet of time I had today to do this reading. We're off that again in a minute. It's all fine, you know. Later I'll find that space to just breathe. And I did a quick meditation before this. You can always allow yourself that time. It's up to you. We need to come from, like, have this cup of love for ourselves. This is a night of water. When we love ourselves, we allow ourselves to flow more. We don't allow it to get this into this place. We take steps before it gets to this place. We connect with the divine. We allow support. We say no. No is a complete sentence. No. If you cannot fit something in, don't be this red-faced guy with lots of noise and chatter in his head trying to balance everything. No. No. That's not serving yourself. You just end up here. Yeah. It's not a fun place. Just, you know, step by step, moment to moment, meeting things, priorities, one thing at a time, allowing things to flow. So happy winter solstice, summer solstice. Have an amazing, we're going to really, excuse me, I've just got to do this. I'm going to really, I just love doing this, celebrating it up at my son's school. It's a really magical time, and I can see again tonight we're just going to have a sky full of stars again. It's really clear. Yeah, it's a really beautiful time to sit and reflect. Reflect on yourself, go inward, and trust yourself. Trust that you've got this. You can be this independent stag. You are your greatest support. Allow yourself to experience each moment, and don't let the energy get stuck. Allow it to flow. Big love, deep blessings, beautiful people. I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.